Alright, let us begin. Let us begin. So, I'm recording on medium quality. And I'm using a different app instead of my Notes app because transferring the data, I realized that transferring the data on the Notes app is going to be much more difficult if I try to continue doing it that way. So instead, I've opted to download this app that has built-in ads, but if I turn off all of my mobile data and my Wi-Fi, I should be fine and ad-free. That's just a recipe for a horror movie though. But I live in a safe place. I live in a very safe place. I'm fine. I'll be fine. There was something I wanted to talk about. Can't remember. Oh yeah. I do remember. Where to start with that idea? Oh yeah. Starting tomorrow. Not starting tomorrow. But tomorrow. There's going to be some electric work done to my parents' house. So I'm going to be very limited in what I can do during that time. So ideally, I'd like to go to sleep at 8 a.m. Just go full on nocturnal right now. But I already feel the sleepiness, which is bad. That's pretty damn bad. So I'm going to try and take a 90-minute nap, and hopefully things work out. Because there's a comic that I want to complete and publish, and then a video I'd like to make before the end of June. So hopefully I can get that done before the end of tomorrow. I think I can get it done. It's all I really have to do is some copy and paste work for the most part. And it should just be easy from there. And I also need to work on doing some drawing practice, drawing studies as well. I have a lot I need to do that I've been procrastinating from all of today. But I'm sure I can get back into it. I woke up at 2 p.m. today, and it's been 12 hours or 11 hours. Good job, me. Class S procrastinator right here. We have this comic that I want to complete and post today, whatever. And then a video to go along with that. That shouldn't be difficult. It's all low effort stuff. I know I can do it. I've done it before. Multiple times. This is nothing out of the ordinary for me. But something that does intimidate me is getting to the bigger videos, I guess. Those more editing heavy videos, because over the course of trying to actually put that stuff out, I realized I do not really like editing that much. There's a lot of boring stuff that goes into it. All I really like about editing is cutting. I like cutting out the dead space, even though that's supposed to be menial, boring stuff. It's just satisfying, I suppose. Um, and also, I like just like adding like some memes and effects, not effects, just like memes and stuff like that in there. I think that's fun. Just like tiny edits. That's what I like to do. Just very minimal stuff. So I think I want to try to stick to that kind of style in the future. I don't really like doing all this damn editing. But I'll work through these next 2 videos because I know I can do it. Ah! Yeah, better run. Okay. But I'm not sure how I'm going to I'm not sure how I'm going to export the audio files in my notes, because that's some tricky stuff. I think I can just like send it to my Gmail, and then from there I can just like open it up on my computer. I guess I can do that, but I still need to log in to my Osu Replays account that I only have on my phone as of now. I don't know how I'm going to get into that. Oh, it's a real full moon, and it's brighter than yesterday. Whoa, that looks nice. Yeah, I did a little bit of reading today. What else have I done today? I think I said before that I did a little bit of recording for like this guitar part that I want to add in the video. What else did I do today? I think the rest of the day was just rotting and slopping. I think that's all I did today. Damn. I think I'll make a habit of, at least when I'm like doing these audio recordings, audio diaries, I think I'm going to make a habit of just asking myself what I've been doing over the course of this day. Oh, that moon is pretty. It has like a little rainbow around it. That's how bright it is. So yeah, I guess it's a true full moon today. No, I can barely see, but it is a waning gibbous. But like, I'd say it's like a 98% or something like that. But it's brighter than yesterday because of the clouds. They're departing. But once I get back, if I feel energy, I think I'm just going to go straight into doing some drawing studies. And if I'm low energy, I'm taking that 90-minute nap. Can I stay awake for, 8 more hours? Yeah, Sure I can. Oof. Got a lot to do in 8 hours. But like maximum recording and editing a video is probably going to take like 4 hours. Usually it takes like 2 hours, but being pessimistic, 4 hours, that's not bad. What are you doing? Stupid ass deer. Yeah, you better run. I want to kill all of these deer. I want to throw a rock at them. But my aim is terrible, so. Ew, stinky poop. Trash. Anything else I want to say? I think that's pretty much it. But yeah, I've gotta, because there's some editing, bro, that I need to do to my first video on on my audio diary channel. Because in that video, in my first ever video, I only have a single video on my on this channel. If I do put diaries up on the channel, I only have one video on there and it's like an OSU it's an OSU video because it was originally a channel where I would just post some OSU replays that like some OSU stuff, because I was really into OSU at that time. I was super duper into it, but I suck at it and I always sucked at it, and damn, I suck at this, so I just stopped. And then I got into doing Mania style rhythm games, and I actually became pretty good at those. In Mania style, it's just where the notes drop down into places. I was best at the 4-key stuff. I did some 7-key, but I sucked at 7-key. But I love 4-key Mania style rhythm games, which is where the notes drop down and then you have to press keys for that. It's kind of like Dance Dance Revolution, but for your fingers, so you can get some crazy fast speeds on there, some really insane looking stuff. And I actually got pretty good at it, and I actually got onto global leaderboards, top 50 places. Top 50 global was crazy. But it was on Quaver that I made those plays. And Quaver is the harder version of OSU Mania. And I got to top 400,000 global, which is pretty good if there's a million players. I got into top 40,000, top 4,000, not 40,000. But after a while, I became bored of it, and I stopped because I felt like I reached my limit. But I still do play it from time to time. I'm definitely rusty, but I'm still pretty good at it. It's just that my fingers give out more easily now than before. I just don't have the stamina I used to. I say that like I'm old. I'm not even that old. But I definitely had a lot more energy before my 20s. I say that like I'm I say that like I'm in my late 20s. I'm not. Ooh, that deer's got big ass horns. Is that all I gotta say? Possibly. Also, I don't know if there will be a difference in quality with this app compared to my notes app. I suppose I'll find out later, because I do have it set to medium quality. I don't have it set to high quality. And the app, very nicely, I will say, it told me that I have 851 hours of like free space that I can use. So that's cool. That means I have no worries about how much I can record. Especially since I'm probably gonna I don't know. I'm thinking of just like dropping videos in batches. I'm not gonna do daily posts. But yeah, even though it might not be a good idea to leave everything on the table, just say it all out, let it all out, say it all out, whatever. I'm just I don't care anymore. I'm at the point where it's just things happen. Things just happen. I wonder if I'll plug myself if this channel ever gets popular. Maybe from time to time. I don't want to make a big deal out of it, because I don't know, that breaks the immersion. It breaks the fourth wall. This is just supposed to be me just saying shit. That's it. Just saying how my day's going, saying my unrestricted thoughts, whatever. Man, I love that rainbow ring around the moon. It's so damn bright. I can see everything so clearly. Ooh, that's a nice red on that car. Looks like a convertible. Very nice red. Tell it was cleaned very recently. I don't think I have anything else left to say. I mean, I'm sure I could go over more topics if I felt like it right now, but I don't know, there's not really any. There actually has been a lot of thoughts just swirling around in my head today, or I guess yesterday, but it's just I can say those things later. Though I do have a lot of weird things, weird taboo things, weird taboo opinions I would like to spout about. Hear that train? I actually love listening to the train. A lot of people are like, I mean, I guess since I don't live that close to a train, it's not a big problem for me. But a lot of people are like, oh, I hate living near a subway. I hate living near the trains. Oh, I hate living near the airport or whatever. But I don't know. I find those sounds quite soothing. Because they remind me that there's a world outside of mine. And people driving those huge vehicles, those huge loud vehicles. Passengers boarding those vehicles to whatever place they need to go or want to go. It just reminds you that this world is a lot bigger than whatever you've experienced. And it will always be that way, no matter how hard you try. You always need to remind yourself there are things bigger than you. But that doesn't make you any less important. At least not to yourself. Of course not to yourself. I think that's all I really want to say for tonight. The rest of the night, I just really want to hunker down and get the things done already. It's been a whole fucking month, for God's sake. I say God's sake like I believe in God. How funny. I don't know. I use God's name in vain all the time. And I love it. Whatever. Somebody has their whole ass garage open. I wonder what they're working on. Their lights are on. I can see a whole tiny pocket dimension of random stuff going on in there. It's a lot unlike our garage. I say my parents' garage. I'm just a resident in my parents' house. I should not be saying our. I am privileged to be living with them. Because they are generous people. Quite generous. Oh, it is so hot right now. Oh, and it's going to continue to be hot for like the next 2 months. It's gonna suck ass. It's gonna get hotter. I am not looking forward to July. Actually, no, I'm not looking forward to July as in the month. But I am looking forward to using my time in the future to actually go out and complete the things I want to make. Do the things I want to do. I have a wallpaper on my phone, not just some like stupid, corny, cringy shit. I just like went into like a drawing app and I wrote with my finger, just keep making things. And I set that as my wallpaper. So that whenever I open my phone, it's me telling myself, just keep making things. If you ever want to get out of this shithole, you have to keep making things. If you ever want to feel fulfilled with yourself, you have to keep making things. If you want to be happy, you gotta keep making things. Because life's all about moving on to goals over and over again. That's how you gain a sense of purpose. I always thought purpose was like such a retarded concept, but I mean, like, I do get it. It is nice to feel like you belong somewhere within the system, even though I think that's cringe as fuck. I do understand, but I want to be like water. I don't care about being a cog. I just want to do what I like, and I like making things. I like using my creativity. That's all I really care about. I don't care about anything else. But I'm really hindering myself. I have been really hindering myself over the course of my entire life. Telling myself that I can put it off till later. And I really need to unlearn that habit. I just need to keep making things. I need to stop consuming so much content. One of these days, one of these recordings, I like to talk about my journey with my social media detox, with some like stupid trendy shit that people are doing, and they're just going to get back on social media because they're all retards, unlike me. I'm the smartest person in the world. But I guess I'll talk about how I just got off of social media. And it's not because I thought it was like good for me. Social media just started to suck. It just kept starting to suck and suck and suck, and it was just like, why am I on here? I'd like to get into that. I think that would be pretty. It's pretty funny. I think it's pretty funny, at least. But I really need to detox myself from YouTube. And thankfully, it seems like my YouTube is following the same pattern as with my social media, where it's just like not making me happy. So it's just like, why am I here? It's really feeding into my neuroticism. Why do I have spider webs on me? Where did that even come from? But I think I'll nice. I think I'll get off of YouTube soon because I'm starting to see the pattern of just like I'm not even happy getting onto this app or site or whatever. I don't know. I'll talk about it when I talk about it. Whew. I don't know. I hate that I'm looking forward to writing more of these diary entries because I can definitely see myself just dropping it for like a month or two sometime, randomly sometime in the future. That's definitely going to happen. I don't know. But like, I'm trying to make this diary shit, like posting it online, I'm trying to make it as frictionless as possible. Maybe, I don't know if I still do that, but maybe it's like just like I can just like record, just like hit the record button straight up on like YouTube or YouTube Studio, just off rip, and then just like record like that. That's an idea. I don't know. Just want to make this as frictionless as possible. That's what I really need to work on. When it comes to, I don't know, everything. That's how I can become more productive. Am I feeling tired? I don't think so, actually. So I think this might be a good time to start working on my comic and shit. Alright, well, till next time.